Hi there, I'm Ryan Hart from Team Western Wolves and Team Mad Catz, as you all know. I'm here at Utrecht at First Look 2013, and I just wanted to get a little personal with you fans out there. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Tokyo Game Show, about my trip to Japan, and little things that happened that I'm happy and maybe not so happy about. I think first thing to talk about is my match with Bonchan. I know that was a big thing, there's a lot of anticipation behind that. And, one question is, well, are you happy about how it went? Now, I know initially, Bonchan being the master of the scat mirror, people might have thought that it would be an easy, walk in the park for Bonchan. He would win it 5-0 or 5-1. I was happy to prove that that wasn't the case, and if anything, it very much hinged on me giving him an advantage, me making a mistake, slipping up, which I did do and gave him the win. I was happy to show that there is a chink in his armor within the scat mirror matchup, and he's not, invincible and stuff. But personally, I felt a bit slightly disappointed. I felt that with the lead that I had, with the 3-1 lead, missing the chip for the fifth game to make it 4-1, I kind of felt that I really gave him the tide for free, and that was kind of disappointing. I thought that he played amazingly, and he deserved to win. He definitely did. But it's one of those things where you don't even want a rematch. It's happened now, and it's part of history, and you have to learn and grow from that. And that's one thing I wanted to mention, because sometimes there's a lot to learn from not winning. Just from not winning, you can learn so much. And I am in that situation where I'm having to look at my loss there and look at what I can do better next time, how I can improve from that. And sometimes that's a big part of winning. It might sound strange that losing? Yeah, losing is a big part of winning. If you have a loss, there's product there. There's content that you can take from that loss to build future victories, and that's how you have to look at it. So although I didn't beat Bonchan this time, I'm hoping that in our rematch I can bring a different result to the table, and that's that. So with that said, amazing play by Bonchan, really nice comeback, especially under the pressure. Brilliant player, amazing. I was rooting for him at Canada Cup. I really wanted him to pull through and beat Xiao Hai, but Cammy proving too strong, and Xiao Hai is a good player in his own right. Now, next thing is Infiltration versus Daigo. Ryan, what happened there? Why did he lose 10-2? Oh my goodness. Well, I think that if I look at the Infiltration from this year and Infiltration from 2012, I'm seeing a big difference. He's not with Western Wolves. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think, I think that there's definitely something different about Infiltration's training compared with this year and last year. Last year, he was a different machine. He really was. He hardly lost to anyone throughout the year, and remained solid. Won the 25th anniversary, won Evo, the biggest tournament. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of differences this year. I think maybe his training has changed, or maybe his fusion, or lack of fusion with Laugh. Maybe that's got something to do with it. I'm not sure, but there's definitely something going on there. Now, with regards to Daigo, he has just been on a mission. I mean, he took care of Xian after that 10-0 and just disposed of Infiltration like 10-2. I don't really know, the details of what he did to train, but Daigo did tell me that he watched a lot of Infiltration's matches. He watched a lot of his matches, and he trained according to the content that he saw in the games that he watched. So this might be a new strategy, folks, because we're seeing different results happen from what happens when the person actually downloads the player before the match and then brings that information to the match. Because we're coming to a stage where basically you do all your research before the match. By the time you actually get to the match, most of the match is already won. It's just about carrying out, going along the rails, so to speak, just carrying out a set path and making sure things happen accordingly. And that's quite interesting. Maybe this is a new way for players to level up and overcome certain odds in tournament play. Maybe with a lower tier character, doing that pre-match research might give you the edge. So food for thought, guys, food for thought. Now, I think that next for me is probably going to be maybe DreamHack, DreamHack Winter, and that's going to be in Jönköping in Sweden. So I'm going to be there competing. I think Gamer B and maybe some other top players are coming, so I'm looking forward to playing those guys. Also the top guys from the UK, always a good challenge. So yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good fun. Next thing is, what's on the horizon for Prodigal Son in the future? Big question. Well, I'm not really sure exactly what right now, but I'm definitely going to be staying very focused with the community. I'm very happy to work with the community and be a supportive pillar in the community, helping out up-and-coming players and just being there really. So I look forward to having support from you guys as always. Thank you for always being there for me. And shout outs to Mad Catz on Team Western Wolves. And Double Dutch Dragons for putting this together. And also, First Look is kind of amazing.
It really is.